This video is presented by the EA Creator Network. Thanks to EA for letting me get early access to capture this footage for you guys. This is also being recorded on a work-in-progress build, and what is being shown is subject to change. What's going on, everybody? C4, welcome back to the channel, and today, I just really wanted to play with the rookies in Madden 23. When you look at the stats that this rookie class possesses as it relates to Madden, it's one of the most overpowered rookie draft classes we have ever seen. So what I've done is I've got the best rookie at every single position. Some positions we have multiples. We added a little bit of depth on offense and on defense, and we are going to try and win a Super Bowl. So within the context of rookies, you know, some rookies get 5 years, some rookies get 4 years. So we're going to kind of just quickly go through 4 seasons because it's not going to all happen year 1, but we're going through 4 years and see if we can capture this Super Bowl title on this team of rookies led by quarterback Malik Willis, 94 throw power, 92 speed, 93 acceleration. On the rest of the offense here, we have the elite speed of Jameson Williams, Chris Olave, Drake London, Wilson, Treylon Burks. We got Walker and Breece Hall, Equano Green, Jurgen, Zion Johnson, Evan Neal, and Trey McBride. On the defensive side, it's pretty much the Georgia Bulldogs. We got Aiden Hudson, Wyatt, Jordan Davis, Trevon Walker, Nakobe Dean, Devin Lloyd, and Quay Walker make up our front seven. And boy, oh boy, was Aiden Hudson an absolute monster in his first preseason game for the Detroit Lions the other night. And our secondary is very good. Dax Hill, we got Kyle Hamilton, Derek Stingley, Sauce Gardner, Trent McDuffie. Like this, it might not all come together year 1, but I think a lot of these guys are going to have some pretty good depth traits. And this is all subject to change. I had to actually go in and edit all of these rookie ratings to get to what they are at launch. So that being said, the dev traits, if you see a player with and or without a dev trait, that could absolutely change ahead of full release. So without further ado, let's get into year 1 with our team full of rookies and see just how good these guys are right out the gate. Coach Mike Vrabel and company kind of sandbagged us here for year 1. They signed Cam Newton as soon as I hit sim to mid-season. He played half the year. We had 1 win. So at the midway point, I decided to obviously make our new starting quarterback Malik Willis, and we finished with 4 extra wins. So he's clearly the quarterback of the future, and his player tag represents that. But his stats, rather unfortunate for only half the season. From the rushing standpoint, I mean, I also wasn't really that good. Trey McBride, huge year, 94 catches, 1,100 yards, 11 touchdowns. Who would have thought? With Jameson Williams, Garrett Wilson, Chris Olave, Drake London, Treylon Burks, all these prolific receivers, that Trey McBride would lead the team in receiving. And then again, you know, he's the Mackey winner. He's coming into the NFL as like the best tight end from college football. So that makes sense. Evan Neal, I mean, the tackle, they had a little bit of a rough go there. Shout out to Zion Johnson, only giving up 1 sack. On the defensive side, Nakobe Dean led the team with 127 tackles. We got nothing in terms of sacks. It's a really humbling year for all of these rookies. 3 picks for Daxton Hill is not too shabby. Taking a look at the yearly awards, if we don't have everybody in the offensive and defensive rookie of the year, I'm going to be pretty upset. So there we go. We got literally everyone minus that guy and Jerome Ford. On the defensive side, Nakobe Dean, and we have straight up every single spot. Here's a look at our team's dev traits at the end of season 1. Lots of stars. As far as superstars, McBride went up because he got offensive rookie of the year. Evan Neal and Ike Ekwonu on both sides at tackle also pulled a superstar. On the defensive side of the ball, Jordan Davis is a superstar. Nakobe Dean was a star and then went up. I think he actually went up 2 dev traits. I thought he was a normal. Need to go check the tape on that one. Sean and Dax Hill, both superstars as well. Obviously, some of these could have came from in-season upgrades and not what they're based. But again, I still think don't use this video as your guideline as to what the rookies' dev traits are going to be. When the game actually fully launches, I expect there could be a lot of differences. A lot better record at the midway point of year 2, but we also have this little scenario here to get a breakout for Malik Willis, who is stuck on that normal dev. And usually, I just like to let it play for itself, but in this opportunity, it feels like a great time to hop in, play with this team, and at least get Malik Willis off that normal def. So we got to get 1 or fewer interceptions and have 300 scrimmage yards or 3 total touchdowns. Easy.
Kobe!
Oh, you know who it is. 98 speed Jameson Williams. What a bomb. All right, Alex Anzalone on Jameson Williams. I like that matchup. Boom. Kind of controlled it. And we'll go to last year's leading receiver to get this one over the line and secure the dev trait for Malik Willis. Big reports from Malik Willis. Very excited about his development. He's carrying our team week in, week out, and now he got that silver boy star dev trait. At the end of year 2, make the playoffs. 10-7, second place in the South behind the Jacksonville Jaguars. But progress is there, my God. 4,700 yards, 45 touchdowns for Malik Willis. Rushing offense, you know, a little for the talent that's in there, underwhelming. 1,200 yards, 14, almost 1,300 yards, 14 touchdowns for Jameson Williams, 1,012 for Trey McBride, absolutely crushing it. 9-3, Chris Olave, 800 yards, 14 touchdowns for Garrett Wilson. On the defensive side, Kobe Dean led the team, 135 tackles, 5 TFLs, 3 sacks, 3 picks, over 130 tackles for Quay Walker as well. The sacks are still less than ideal. You know, maybe they'll get it going in year 4. Interceptions are definitely up as Derek Stingley leads. But let's take a look at that MVP award. Oh, I could almost 40 plus touchdowns get you 8th. We got a playoff run to go on. Now, first up is Joe Burrow and the 13-4 Cincinnati Bengals. And like the inexperienced squad we are, moment was a little too big there. Let's get into year 3. As far as dev traits are concerned, at the end of year 2, so we had that dev trait scenario go off for Malik Willis. Jameson Williams is up to a superstar. Trey McBride, who's absolutely crushing it in this video, is up to an X factor. And on the defensive side of the ball, we have Dax Hill and Lewis Seen both going up. I don't know how they both keep just going up, but I'm not going to complain. So we were kind of good last year, and then here in year 3, 7-10. Very unexpected. The team's developing nicely. We're up to 88s across the board, and we only really have one. Like, what is going on? Is it just a Malik Willis show, and everyone else is kind of just cramping up at the finish? You know, the starting line. We can't even get across the finish line. Huge year to Garrett Wilson. 1,200 yards, 14 touchdowns, 11-13 for Jameson Williams, 1,000 yards for Trey McBride. On the defensive side, Quay Walker led the team in tackles, 18.5 sacks out of nowhere from Javon Walker. We've had no pass rush at any point through this video. Kyle Hamilton had 3 interceptions, but that, plus my team's rating, shouldn't equal 7-10 in 3rd place in the lowly AFC South, one of the least competitive divisions in football. Sorry if you're a fan of any of those teams. It's just facts. This is going to be our final year, year 4, because after that, we got to pay all these guys, and that's going to be probably pretty much impossible to do. I mean, this team is good enough at minimum to go on a little bit of a Super Bowl run. We got Malik Willis, 79, 86, 82 in the running back room. Jameson Williams is up to a 90. We have McBride, 88, X Factor, Evan Neal's a 92, Ike Ekwonu is a 91. And on the defensive side, Aiden Hudson, 86. Jordan Davis is a 90. Trayvon Walker is almost in that 90 club. Nakobe Dean's an 86. We got Seen, who is an 88. I mean, gee, what is going on with those two? Stingley, 88, 80. Like, this is an outstanding team. We are very much every bit of an 88 overall. And also, let's show a little bit of love to the greatest punter in the NFL, Matt Ariza. So ultimately, come on, I'm thinking 11, 12 wins and a deep playoff run here for this team of 2023 Madden rookies. And in the final season before my entire team becomes free agents, we put forth our best performance, going 10-7 and winning the AFC South with a matchup against Bill Belichick and the New England Patriots. Taking a look at the stats, I assume Malik Willis just kept crushing it. 4,500 yards, 40 touchdowns. He has been absolutely incredible since he's become our starter. Finally, a little bit of rushing production. 1,300 yards from Kenneth Walker, and we got 14 vulture touchdowns from Breece Hall. 1,200 yards, 6 touchdowns for Garrett Wilson. 1,012 for Trey McBride. 900 yards, 13 touchdowns for Jameson Williams. And on the defensive side, Kobe Dean leads the team with 144 tackles. The sacks that we had last year absolutely just swelled up there. They're gone. They're not there. They vanished. 6 picks, Derek Stingley. 5 for Kyle Hamilton. 4 for Quay Walker. So, but at least the secondary was able to get a lot of turnovers. Really kind of carry the load there for the offense. Well, we actually really haven't been doing particularly well in the individual awards. It's been more so of a team effort here. And in our first playoff game, we got the 12-5 Mac Jones-led New England Patriots, and that is an absolute shootout. 48-42. Okay, I'm not happy at all that Mac Jones went for almost 400 yards and 5 touchdowns on us. But look at that showing from Malik Willis. 467 yards, 3 touchdowns. Did have 2 picks. 130 yards for Kenneth Walker. 3 players going over 100 yards. Kenneth Walker, Jameson Williams, and Trey McBride. 12 tackles, Quay Walker and Dax Hill. We had 2 sacks from Aiden Hutchinson, a pick from Kyle Hamilton, and we are moving on to the divisional round to take on the Kansas City Chiefs. Now, the Chiefs are always a tough assignment. Maybe it'll be a little bit different in Madden 23, but in Madden 22, they were the absolute cheat code when it came to simming games, and in particular when you're on the AFC side of things, and we're able to barely squeak by this Cinderella run. It relates like a Madden team's good enough to not be considered a Cinderella, but in terms of non-existent postseason success, this is a Cinderella run. And Malik Willis played a clean game, 237 yards, 1 touchdown, no picks, 98 yards and a touchdown for Kenneth Walker, over 100 yards for Trey McBride. And on the defensive side of the ball, we got 2 sacks from Hill and Walker. No interceptions, but still a very, very good result as it sets up on our side the 2 seed Jets, led by the GOAT Zach Wilson, against the 4 seed Titans, and we're going to play the winner of the Giants and or the Minnesota Vikings. You know me, I like to play the moments here. Get the old freaking watermark out. Jets get the first score of the game. We're able to go down, equalize that. It's like both defenses, you know, not letting either offense kind of take this game over, which I think should bode well for us, but you never know. Able to get a field goal right at the end of the first half. We have a good opening drive to start the second half. And I really do feel like we might need to come in on the next drive. We get to go ahead, score 20-17. 3 straight scores for the Tennessee Titans. Going back in the red. Let's come in here. 3rd and 8 on the 21. Coach knows I'm coming in. They're giving us the slant play. We got Williams, Wilson, Trey McBride as a safety net. I'll tell you right now, one thing you are going to learn in Madden 23 is it is difficult to bail out of the pocket and scramble with your quarterbacks. DNs just absolutely set the edge like nobody's business. Well, okay, I was about to say, if we were going to choke that game, I was about to get pretty upset. But 34-27 on the back of 375 passing yards, 3 touchdowns for Malik Willis, 122 yards receiving for Jameson Williams, 163 yards receiving for Garrett Wilson, and the Titans, our all Madden 23 rookie team, is going to the Super Bowl. It is the Giants. It is the Titans. Not really the Titans, though. It's our all-rookie super team. And they are trying to make history. As you know, imagine if this actually happened. Just, it never would. But imagine they can win the Super Bowl, and then you have an entire team of Super Bowl winners with dev traits hitting free agent at the same time. What that would do to the league. But look at that first half, absolutely dominated by the Titans defense. Offensively, I think we could have had a couple more points. But the fact that we're going to the second half up 27-3, now 29-3 with the safety. I just feel like this game should be even more one-sided. Like, they can't do nothing. It's absolute domination. Get out here and give me the Super Bowl. Let Malik Willis hoist that damn thing. This man has carried this team. 40-plus touchdowns, while literally every other aspect of it has completely underperformed. Outside of Trey McBride, I'll throw some respect on that tight end. He's been absolutely incredible in this video. But just like that, as our whole team gets ready to make some agent, Drew Rosenhaus, a trillionaire, with all these guys hit the open market at the same time, we get the Super Bowl victory. Look at that, man. McBride, Willis, the stars of the show. And there you go. If you thought to yourself, hey, if I put all the best rookies in Madden 23 on the same team, could I win a Super Bowl? The answer is yes. And Malik Willis is an absolute monster in Madden 23. So that is mission complete. A team of rookies, the best rookies, was able to win a Super Bowl. Took us 4 years, some ups, some downs, but the ups were well worth it as we finished this video as Super Bowl champion. So thank you guys for tuning into today's video. As always, if it is your first time stopping by, don't be afraid to hit that subscribe button and hop aboard the bandwagon of the Madden 23 season. We're going to absolutely crush it this year. Smash that like button if you're hyped for Madden 23 content, and if you like the video, let me know in the comment section below, who do you think is the best pound for pound rookie in Madden 23? And I'll see you guys back here on the next one. Thank you very much for watching, and peace out.